Hey, what's going on, guys? It's PGH Weiss Schwarz here. This is Dean from Burn One, and I am with Oliver, also known
Hi.
as RM Truth, and
Hi.
then, of course, Carmen and Brian
What's
from
up?
the channel normally.
That's us.
And we are reviewing Green in, what is the set
Bunny
called
Girl.
again? Bunny Girl. Yeah, Bunny Girl Senpai.
The Rascal does not dream of
Yeah,
dreaming.
Volume 2. Wait, or is it? No, it's the movie or something, right?
The
Yeah,
movie,
who cares?
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start it off. Here is a double R level 0, 1500. And on attack, it gets, what is this? You power pump something 1,000 times back row. So it pumps 2k. It's basically Shimakai. And it has pay 1, rest itself if you have everything else reversed or gone. Is this playable?
It's for your clean cut.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is for your clean cut. Oh my god, what a good card.
It is
Well,
clean.
it pumps by number of characters in the back row.
Oh shit, it's unplayable.
Yeah, you
It's
want to cut to the back
unplayable.
row, yeah.
Wait,
No, wait, because you C minus. Yeah,
I
thank
remember
you for-
Dan playing this card. Like, he just played a ton of Blessing Zeros.
I think this card's fine.
It's okay.
Just a Harina, right?
Yeah,
like-
it's just Harina that sometimes has extra text.
We call them rhinos where I come from.
Rhino?
Is that like a Komodo Friends thing?
Yeah, white rhino.
Jesus Christ. Next card. Got this 3-2 Shoko. You have 4 or more other characters, gets -1 level. All of your other characters get 1500 power. And on play check X. You play this card? Is this your dig?
If 4 or more is a good condition.
Mhm.
Yeah, I probably play it. I don't know if memory plays it, but like in other builds, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
four
it's
more
pretty
top check
okay.
X is a completely fine profile. The global 1500 is reasonable if you're playing for board. I have no idea if the set does or not though.
I mean, it did before. It can again.
It can.
Yeah,
We're back
card
on
seems
standby.
fine. Alright, next. Ollie.
We got this. I don't even remember her name. Man,
Futaba.
I'm such a big fan.
Futaba.
Futaba, that's
The
right.
best character in the show.
Assist 500. Okay. Assist 500 and rest 2 to give a character on reverse stock charge.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I always
play
want these
this.
profiles to be playable, and then you put them on the board and you go, this profile's not playable.
All your top ends that aren't the memory deck are stock heavy, so like this is like a pretty decent card to play.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it doesn't combo with the clean cut.
What do you mean? You just clean cut it, and then you give the thing extra power.
You played. Oh wait, no, hear out, Dean. You play this and then 2 clean cuts. You clean cut this and then you clean cut your clean cut, and then you have 2 cards to rest next.
How
to
do you... Wait, but then it means you can't rest. I don't know. Like, this is like cloggy.
It is.
Like, this profile is always like super cloggy, and you have to like choose between it and brainstorming, and then you're wondering why you shoved it in the deck. I always want it to be good, but it never is.
Yeah, I mean if you're playing the finisher we looked at in yellow that needs to pay the cost on climax play, like the Itsuki and Quince. I know Quince was also playing a similar stocking profile for a little while to help them meet their thresholds. So this isn't an unreasonable choice, but
It's like every turn you don't brainstorm, you get a stock. Alright, next. Back to the top.
all right, level 0 Shoko. Act self-rest. If this does not have a marker under it, you can choose a Mai in your waiting room and place it face up underneath this as a marker. It also has act, pay 1, put 1 marker from this into the waiting room and rest it. Look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose a character from among them, show it to your opponent, add it to your hand. So every other turn you get the top 3 add a character.
It's
like
the worst
whatever.
resonator ever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not.
You would never sleeve this.
It's a plus that you can only use
No.
every other turn.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, it's like not the worst thing ever, but Dean's pretty much right. You'd never sleep.
Yeah, it's not good.
Next.
Level 025, ditch CX salvage and salvage trait. And when it gets reversed, it turns off your encore. The set already had a ditch CX salvage, right?
No.
Did it?
I don't think it did actually.
I think it did. I think it did. I
remember.
think that's fake news.
Not being able to encore at all is somewhat relevant in the.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been like actually like a lifetime since I played Aobuta, but I feel like there was no DHCX that would.
I think that there is because I play this set. I think it's in green also. So I don't even think this fixes the color.
It might be. I don't remember.
I'm just gonna give it a middle of the road D.
All right. Okay, 1-0 Futaba. On play, pay 1, ditch 1, search 1. And it is a level 0 clock bomb. Or cost 0 clock bomb. That's not bad.
That's an
Toxic
okay card,
bomb,
yeah.
pretty good.
Playable card.
It's like Kokoro, but not quite Kokoro.
Mm-hmm. Next.
We got this 1-0 Shoko combo. When the climax bar is placed in the climax zone, if this is in the front row, all your other characters gain on reverse blind stock, and then when it attacks, choose an adolescence character, gains 1500 power.
Yeah,
Pretty
you
bad.
tri-field this, you get so much stock.
That's
And then you have
unplayable.
no hand.
Exactly.
Dude, the Kiss Kniver one is better than this.
That is bad.
I've seen this profile before, and I just never have the heart to sleeve it. And I'm a brave man, so.
There's a lot of stock, though.
If even Dean won't sleeve it.
You're right.
It's all blind, too. That's
It is.
crap.
It makes you immune to stock swap.
It does. Your
Look,
opponent will never stock
just
swap you.
believe in your deck, then it won't blind stock climaxes. It's a bar too, so you can loop it for more blind stocks.
Next.
All right, level 3 Futaba. On play, look it up to 3, add 1. On attack, choose one of your characters. That character gains X power. X is 500 times the number of all of your characters, so pump 2500 somewhere. When this card's battle opponent becomes reverse, ditch 2, clock kick.
I don't know if this is enough. This is like an okay off finisher.
Yeah, it does.
No.
It can't pump itself. And it's a clock kick?
Choose one of yours.
Yeah, it doesn't say other.
Oh, it doesn't say other?
Yeah, so it can pump itself to
Okay, yeah, that's like
to
decently
11.5.
playable. It is a lot of random text on a card. This is a dolphin card.
This is so hard.
This is literally just. This is almost basically the Leafa from Sao. Just checks through.
Isn't the Leafa big on defense?
The Leaf is big all the time, yeah.
Isn't Leafa all during your turn?
No. Leaf is 11k all the time.
Okay, so it's slightly worse than Leafa.
Check X
and like
your character 5k.
And Leafa was like the standard forever ago, right? So like, my problem with all these profiles is they're really outdated.
Well, isn't
that?
Yep.
Next.
Okay, 4k, and it gives your opponent encore. I mean, like, you don't sleeve this.
No. You have better oversizes.
It's a 4k.
It is a 4k.
1-1. What's this girl's name again?
Koga.
1-1 Koga.
Inuyasha?
It is a level assist,
Okay,
and
boomer.
when you play the bar, choose one of your characters, and it gets on reverse check 4.
Wow.
Wow, this is a Triad Primus card.
I hate it, yeah. No Game No Life has this card too.
This is unplayable.
Gold bar. It helps you get combo at level 1.
Bars are sick.
So you can get one combo, yeah.
Combos with the clean cut.
I mean, this profile could literally choose 2 characters, and it would still be bad. Like, I don't know why.
Whoa,
I think it
would be okay if you could choose 2, yeah. But that's a discussion for not this card.
All right, next.
Is this me?
Yep.
1-1 Futaba 5500. Feeds 500 for each other, so it's 7500, and it has Haruna Encore. Card sucks.
Well, that's the
bad.
Worst possible standby.
This set doesn't even have standby.
It does.
Oh yeah, it does.
What are you talking about? That's all this set was.
I forgot. It's been.
This is a standby back when standby was just 4 triggers.
Card sucks.
Next.
Not good. All right, 2/1 Koga. When this card is placed from your hand to the stage, you can discard a climax. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters, send it to memory at the start of Encore step, it comes back. When this card becomes reversed, if the battle opponent is higher than your opponent's level, you can send it to Clock and Clock swap it. So it is a level 2 Clock swap Adachi that also has discard a climax and send an opponent's character to memory for the turn.
This sucks.
It kills Rushia. It blinks Rushia.
Doesn't matter. They get it back. They only need one to go off again.
It's also at the end of the turn, so like you actually just plus your opponent.
Yeah.
Ditch a climax for this. It's pretty fucking bad.
It's like, I don't know. This is like probably better than the 1/1.
Really?
And the Adachi?
This is like also an Adachi, but like it comes out at the same time. Basically.
Comes out a level later.
No, it's the same time.
Okay. Next card. Whose card is this?
This is mine.
This is Dean, yeah.
2/1/6/5. If you have 2 or more others, this gets 2k, so it goes to 8/5. And on attack, if you have experience 5, pump a card 3k.
This is literally worse than the level 3 killer we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What an awful payoff for experience 5.
No, it's cracked.
Level 0 Sakata. On play, pay 2 search. Or no, on death, pay 2 search.
Wow.
Okay,
on death, do not sleeve.
On death, pay 2 search is an
You guys are giving
profile.
these the cards that I know for a fact you would not sleeve.
Wait. This profile is like kind of underrated, but I probably still wouldn't play it.
I mean, it's not unplayable, Dean.
Yeah, it's not good, and I would never sleeve it, but it's not quite garbage.
I'm not strong enough.
All right, next. Yeah.
Is this you?
Is it? It's you.
This is Ollie, I think. Yeah.
What?
I got this level 0 Shoko. Pay 1, put the I don't even know what climax
Stock
that
soul.
is. Stock soul.
Yeah.
From your climax zone into the waiting room. When you play the climax, you pay 1 sat the climax to free fresh and then rescue. So this card's so bad. What the fuck?
yeah. This is ultra garbage.
Oh my!
I would rather pay the on death, pay 2 search.
Give it a D because it's the only free.
What are you talking about? They combo together.
It's the only free fresh the set's got.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Play with the climax swap.
Why would you play a climax for this? That is actual unplayable.
As a
shit.
1/of. It counters Rushia.
You can keep the soul for the turn.
It counters Rushia.
It does counter Rushia.
Single copy, single climax. Climax swapper is a 3/of.
Yeah.
Counters Rushia. Easy game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next.
This is a level 0 Shoko. During your turn, if it has a marker, it sits at 45. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an adolescence character, you can marker.
Ooh, bad Futaba. We hate bad Futaba.
Top check is the strongest effect in the game.
It's during your turn.
Yeah, it's only during your turn. That's why it's 45. Don't like.
I thought it was just always 45.
If it was a 4K all the time, it'd be fine. It's a fine profile. This is bad. Vanilla, no one wastes their turn. Dean.
V for vanilla.
Oh, no. You just get
1/0/3/5. What is this? Ditch bond to some card that I don't know what it is, and it has resonance. You show the card that you ditch bond to, and what is this? This card and another card get 2k. So it's a vanilla.
It's a vanilla.
And it makes the card that bonds to it a vanilla. So you have double vanilla. So this is also V for vanillas.
It's like the worst dual laners.
What? This is really bad.
I hate it.
What are these cards? Like, okay, not all commons are shit. Like, this is pretty bad.
Ooh. Next card is up here, though.
Oh, okay. This card also bonds.
You know what's sick? Is you can't, like, do both.
Yeah, you can.
You ditch bond, and then you can't...
And then you resonate with the other card we just saw, and then at the start of the climax phase, this gains 4K.
This eats slots.
This is also bad. Like, yeah, you need to dedicate so many slots to have this shit thing.
Hype.
Next. Ollie.
1-0 Shoko. Discard an adolescent's character. On play, pay cost. You do search for the level 0 vanilla Shoko.
Oh shit, this is so strong.
Discard the vanilla from your hand to look up to 4.
Yo.
Oh, okay. Is that even bad?
No, this is like, dude, as a Lost Decade player, this is the strongest profile.
So it's an Azusa, right?
With extra steps,
It's
but
a
yeah.
repeatable Azusa.
It's an infinite Azusa. So you can Azusa like 20 times in a turn. Rushia means nothing, and then you slam down your stock zone for refresh.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
no,
that's
no,
an auto
no.
effect. Yeah.
It's auto on play.
Oh, no, the Azusa is repeatable. It's an
No, it's
yeah,
infinite though. No, you ditch for the first one, and you just keep going.
Oh,
finding
So
more.
you just
okay.
Azusa for
okay.
another vanilla and then discard it again.
You could just
Real talk?
You could just
Vanillas
put this
are
in the
not that
back
bad.
row forever.
Vanillas aren't that bad. You clean cut it.
Vanillas when they have
obviously.
synergy with other cards.
Okay, real talk.
Fine.
I think this is fine. It's a double
Wait.
hand fix, right?
I think
But-
it might actually be okay, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest with you though. Like playing this profile in Fate on the Rin, it is so hard. It depends on like how many of this vanilla you're playing and like what the payoff is. I know I'm a huge advocate for Dust, but this is like infinitely worse than Dust because Dust is about not using a board slot. Well, this is.
Well, okay. It uses a board slot, but you could actually slam this in back row and use it forever.
The fact that this ditches to it though, I think. This is S plus. You play 4, or you play 1 to 2.
I mean, it can only discard characters.
Wait, where's the V for vanilla? I'm giving that an S plus too.
Well, only you have to ditch a character.
You have to ditch a character to grab the vanilla and then.
Okay,
ditch the
B
vanilla.
minus.
So you can't ditch climax off.
It doesn't matter. You have so much deck speed now.
Infinite deck speed.
I really don't
value
think
deck
this is
speed.
that bad. Actually,
No, I don't
It
think
is
it's horrible.
It is okay.
It is
When your plussing zeros and
probably playable.
Aobuta are actually so shit, playing the like 3K vanilla is probably fine. To like
It's
get
a
some
lot
deck
of
speed.
slot investment is the thing, right?
I mean, it's 8 slots.
No, it's what are you talking about? It's 8.
you play
It's like
4 of
5
this.
to 6.
Well, okay. Walk
Wait,
me through
wait.
that logic, Dean.
You have spammable Azusa with a vanilla. The number of vanillas is the only thing you care about. Do you play 3 or 4 of the vanilla? You play 1 to 2 of this with 3 to 4 of the vanilla. You dedicate 1 search in the early game to grabbing this, and then you park it because you don't care about the rest. You're probably not shitting like wasting another like board slot to grab an extra vanilla.
So,
You do
then
one
it
vanilla.
doesn't become a
Okay,
hand
so-
filter anymore.
the
Yeah,
turns
it
that you
does.
the turns that you don't have the vanilla, this is just going to eat a board slot and do nothing.
Well, no, it's like one of those. Have you ever played with this profile? Have you ever played with this
No,
profile?
no,
In
I've
Fate or Lost
never
Decade?
played
I
with this
didn't
profile.
play the Fate one.
You usually play 1 to 2 copies of the filter itself, and sometimes we'll prioritize having a second filter because deck speed only matters at like specific bad points in the mid game and in the early game. So in the early game, you get this early, you ditch a card, you mill like 8 to 12 cards depending on how lucky you are, and like you can turn brainstorms into mill 8s, like right, like you have like all kinds of utility with this in the mid game. But then at a certain point, you'll shove this up and lose it because you just don't care. Like, right, your back row slot becomes like worth more, and then like it doesn't matter after that because there's a point in the game where your hand is so sculpted that like you're okay losing this card, and by that point that time comes, you just kind of like play like you know when it's happening, right? Like there's
It is
matchups where, like,
45 on its own as well, too. So even in that case where you shove it up, it's not the worst.
Well, I mean, like usually by the time you're shoving it up, it's like level 2 or 3, and it's just a crash.
Yeah.
It's like a sandbag turn. But this profile with like a 2-3 split or a 2-4 split, depending on like how sacky you want to be, it's. I mean, you could even play 1 of it if you really want, and that's fine. You don't play 4. You don't play 4.
Okay. All right. Well, you've won me over, Dean. I think the card's actually fine, especially in a set like this where
I'm not really.
I've given so many
but-
Fs. This card is like playable. I would sleeve it. I don't know if it stays sleeved, but I would sleeve it.
All right. Well, next. Whose card
All
is
right.
it?
Who read that last one?
I don't remember.
That was
Memory
Me.
shoot counter.
Me.
I'll
That was me.
jump away. Okay.
Then. All right. Yeah. 3K memory kick counter.
wow,
M.
fantastic.
Broken.
Memory.
If you can hold a board, this is randomly good. Sometimes.
Yeah. Dean.
Okay, next we have a 2/2, 7/5, experience 5, 10/5. It's awful. You can't stand by it out. And on play from hand, stock charge from top of deck. Blind stock. Oh my lord.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's bad.
God.
Experience 2/2s are garbage.
2/1/2 soul.
All right, we got a 2/1. There's a clock. Sakura's in the bed. Whatever. Choose one of your Sakuras. Rest it. If you do, choose a adolescent's character in your clock. Return it to hand. Send this to memory. It's 1/2 pull.
What are you? It's 1/2 pull. It's all together pull, sir.
Oh, is it? Is that what that card's called?
Yes, Carmen.
Yeah. What like okay? The
This is-
Sakura.
this is
I always
infinitely
called it
worse than
1/2
the
pull.
It's all together pull because they say all together. Let's pull. Okay, whatever. I know you're not a fan. However, this is like the strongest event in the game. However, there is a huge problem, and that is there a single playable Sakata, and the fact that even if there was, have you ever played with the 2/1 event?
No.
It is so strong when you stare at your opponent and you shove like your entire hand into memory in like one turn and like heal 4 damage off. This cannot do that. This is like more elongated, right? Like you'd be tapping 1, maybe 2 a turn.
Mm-hmm.
And
They realized the kimono one was broken.
Is there a Sakura other than the 2/1 red one?
Isn't there a level 0 in set 1?
There is a level 0. It like pumps power and a soul or
It
something.
like goes with the level 3 or something. There's like also the back row one.
I'm gonna be honest. The only Sakata I ever remember playing was the one that stock charged the vanilla.
Oh yeah, that one is a thing too.
All I know is that this profile is so strong. However, not being able to do like 4 of it in a turn might be a little bit weaker.
The drawback seems pretty bad.
I think this is a lot worse than the kimono one.
It is a lot worse.
Yeah,
so
for a
it's only an S.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Okay.
it could be really strong, right? If it
No,
has the
that's like the
support.
strongest card in the game. I think that's like the
Well,
single
I'm
strongest
scrolling down. I don't see any additional Sakuras.
It was indeed on the ban list.
I don't see any additional Sakuras that you would play. Maybe there are. There's one.
Yeah,
But
Sakuta's only in red and yellow, so
I will
see
give this
few
a
more, but
C
that's probably bad.
contingent on there being no real good Sakuras outside of the 2/1. In the deck that you play the 2/1, if you can afford to play green, you obviously play this card. I don't think the level 0 tech card that like gives 15 to center and gives a soul to center is good enough. As to be your Sakura card, you need to have a dedicated Sakura utility that would sit in your back row to play this.
Well-
But if you do, if you can, this
here's
card
the
becomes
cool
good.
here's the cool thing about the 2/1 back row Sakata is you want to be resting that for its own effect every turn anyway to summon
Oh,
Mai from
that's
memory.
garbage.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a C. All right, if there's a better Sakura card that we can actually slam in the background, support this, then this becomes a lot better.
In the future, this will be S tier. There will be like a card that untaps your Sakutas on play.
Imagine getting more
There will
support
be
for
a
this
beater,
series.
trust. Is there a third set announced?
No.
No.
There's no other.
No, the Bunny Girl's
There's
done,
no
dude.
anime for this.
I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
The movie was the last thing we got.
It made a lot of people cry because they're I don't know,
That was sad.
fucking Zoomer Monogatari, dude.
Yeah, better Monogatari.
Did people cry
No,
at the
it's
Bunny Girl
fucking
movie?
Zoomer Mono. Do not compare.
Okay.
This show is literally Zoomer Monogatari. You will not tell me, and it's fucking
I know
lame
this
ass
show is
science instead of cool mysticism
Okay.
and it's cerebral dialogue. Instead, it's
Cerebral dialogue.
Instead, it's like oh, the time space dilation and the adolescent syndrome. It's like so fucking lame, dude. You cannot tell me that's a good hook.
I love Monogatari dialogue where it's just like 20 minutes of talking like robots while Araragi fucking acts like
It's
a
sick.
pedophile.
Okay.
It's so
Monogatari.
good.
Monogatari is the only show where you can have an entire episode that's set in a single room and you didn't even realize.
It is. I don't know. Monogatari. I couldn't watch this show. I'm not gonna lie. Bunny Girl
Well,
was like.
it's Zoomer It's Zoomer Dean. It literally is.
It was, yeah, and that was the problem. Is I saw through it.
I would much rather listen to characters in Aobuta have conversations than
Yeah,
in
well,
Monogatari.
your brain is the size of a peanut.
If that's how you have to cope,
I will fully cope. If that is what coping is, I will cope. When are we getting Kizu Monogatari in? Come on.
Just
it's 10
honestly.
PM.
When are we getting the support in English? Oh well, who cares? Next card.
No. Next
Well,
color,
we're done.
Dean.
Next
We're
We're
done.
done with green.
Next caller. You're right. I was looking at
Tune
this
in
card.
next time.
Yeah, tune in next time.